homie. Oh shoot. Mm.
What up, though, man? What's poppin', pimpin'?
Oh man, you know me. It's your boy Tommy Guns just out here, doing this job and entertaining folks. What's going on? How you been?
Man, you just don't know, man. It's been one of those rough moments, man. One rough moments.
Uh, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
Hey, but you know what? It is what it is. You know what? You know what? Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I
Black
mean,
don't crack.
yeah, black don't crack, but some blacks do smoke crack, though. So it is what it is. No, but seriously though, man. I've been going through a little hard time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I've been a little depressed and sad and stuff lately. You know what I'm saying? So I've been thinking about busting up and moving out of state.
Okay.
And I'm thinking about changing my career field. I'm thinking about moving down to Georgia.
Okay.
And the thing about that is, if I move to Georgia, I think about becoming a correctional officer in the prisons, in the women's prison.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because I know a lot of people have been getting caught up and whatnot for the
Conjugal visits. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm working at the women's prison to give them something they've been missing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They don't call me third leg officer. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is.
Man, don't wind up like my man's off that show with Jeremy Renner. I think it's called Mayor Town or something like that. There's a scene in the show where this young boy one guy is working in a correctional facility for women, and it's all going good. He getting him some in, and he ends up getting set up for a takedown and killed him. Some of the women in there, they become black widows. So
Hey, at least he went out the way he was. It's the mayor of Kingstown, but at least he went out hopefully on top.
I mean, I believe I was told it was a knife to the neck. I'm straight on that. Just saying.
No, I hate shit. But I'm just saying though, man. At some point, we all want the squirting some neck, and he just happened to get squirted. His neck squirted. So, hey, it is what it is. It's made up TV, but you know what I'm saying. It's funny to me because I don't know. Today I've been kind of drawing my jokes and whatnot, but I've been trying to come up with some new material lately. You know what I'm saying? Oh, real quick. Shout out to my boy, Mr. Straight Up. You know what I'm saying? I was helping him out with his show the other day. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to come on tonight. I don't know if he's gonna make it, but the invitation was out there. So yeah, man. Yeah. It's a new year, man. It's a new year.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 8 more days, dog. 8 more days. 8 more days before the new president comes into office and do all this bullshit that he plan on doing.
I mean, it's 8 days for the transition. Yeah, that's cool, But like we was talking on the last show, probably 2 weeks, because I think it's been about that since I've been on. Me and you had came to the conclusion that Americans can fix a lot of our own problems without, let's say, waiting on the president. We can alter our spending habits. We can tighten the rope around the belt around the pants a little bit. We can do that. We don't need the president for that. We just have to, as individuals, take personal responsibility for the good and the bad and the indifferent and run it. So, but yes, inauguration day, I believe is that MLK's birthday?
No, it's 16. No, that's the
Is what?
16th. That
Oh, that's
MLK birthday
16.
is 16.
Okay, so 4 days after I have a dream. So, yeah, that's cool. I know there's a clip floating around how him and Obama were talking, chilling, and Kamala Harris looked back and they stopped talking, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, we've been bamboozled." I'm like, "Nah, you guys just get so caught up in the not the policies, but the not even the politics. People get caught up in the soap opera of it all. Like, oh, now you're surprised that Trump and Obama are sitting down talking together? They would. I mean, they ran a political campaign, and it is what it is, and this what the winner is, and let's move on. So nobody can really trip about that, or shouldn't be tripping about it. Let's say
And why not? And why not?
what? Why trip about it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why not trip about? I mean, everybody who's Team Obama, they're your president, or Obama showed us like, hey, was he not showing us to be cordial? And he wasn't. We don't know what was being said. We don't. But if we look at the picture, the video, they were leaned over, they were talking, they were being adults about the situation. Okay, they're like, oh, all right, cool, yo, this is. And if these two men can sit and be cordial with one another and not trip out and not mudsling and not get caught off in all the bullshit, maybe we should grow up a little bit too. That's all.
Hey man. Hey, let me tell you. My president ain't say nothing to him. So it is what it is.
Yes, he did.
No, he
was talking
didn't.
on the. Yes, he did.
My president did not say nothing to him.
Were you there, sir? Did you not
Yeah.
see the video?
Yeah, I saw the video that you discussed, but my president ain't say nothing to him.
Oh, well, are you talking about Chameleon?
Nah,
Is
you
that
just talk. You just talked about being a better person, and now you want to take shots
okay?
at her name. Come on now.
Okay, so are we talking? Sorry, you talking about you to the president? It can only be Miss Harris. Is that what you're talking about, referring to Miss Harris? Well, it's kind of
First of all,
interesting.
hold on, player. Hold on. Let me
What?
put you. Let me put you in your tracks right quick. She was never president. She was vice president. I said my president. Okay, so I'm only gonna talk about the person that was president. No, I wasn't talking about
Oh,
Obama. Obama was talking to the man. I'm talking about George W. That's my president. I like W. So
oh,
he ain't say nothing
oh,
to him. So if W
oh,
ain't said nothing to him, hey, I ain't got no words for the man. Hey, do your job and go home. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
oh, well, W. I mean,
I'm saying,
let's keep it
so,
real.
hey, I'm
I mean,
keeping it real.
W hasn't been a thought factor in a long time, so that's why I'm like, who's talking about your president? Yeah, W. Like, yeah, who are you, W? Where are you, W?
Hey man, hold on, dog. Hold on. Nah. I'll let you get your shit in with Kamala Harris, all right? You know what I'm saying? You may talk even a little smack about Obama. Don't talk about W.
About W?
Yeah,
I
don't
mean,
talk.
W did.
You can't talk about
W,
W.
well, let's keep it real. W did. After 9/11, nobody else ran up on us, and that is one thing he's been attributed for, and that's keeping, I repeat, 9/11 from happening. I'm like, all right, cool. Can't be mad at that. And W is also isn't W a Republican?
Yeah, he is. What that mean?
Nothing.
What that
I
mean?
was just no. It means nothing. I just was surprised. Like, oh shoot. You ran for not ran, but you rocked with W. I had no beef with W. W did his thing. W was president when I was in the 8th grade, I believe.
Look, man, look here. I vote
Was
for
it
the
eight?
person. I tell you like this.
I think.
I vote for the person that's going to make my life a little bit better. And I'm gonna tell you, I wasn't old enough to vote for Reagan. I wasn't old enough to vote for H. I voted for Clinton. I voted for Gore. I voted for W. And I voted for Obama. And from that point forward, I'm not going to discuss who I voted for. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind that Chester Cheetah's in office. I don't. I don't care that he's in office. You know what I'm saying? My thing about Chester Cheetah is, why are you trying to take over two countries that has absolutely no beef with you, but you want to create a beef with these people for no reason? You doing the same thing that Putin over here trying to do to whatever those other countries is over in Europe, over that way. You know what I'm saying? So you want to run up on Canada, make them part of the United States, then go across some water to go get Greenland to make them part of the United States. Then you want to go past Mexico down to Panama to run up on them because the canal is letting ships through to make their money. But you want to strong arm them too, right? That's what you're saying. So it's okay for America to do these things, just run up and take somebody's stuff from them, but other countries can't. That's what you're telling me. So if North Korea just say, hey, you know what? We taking over South Korea. You're going to say, oh, that's fine. If that's the case, then you might as well pull all the ships out of the DMZ. Now, with that being said, all the troops over in and all the help that's over there with the people over in the European country and then the United Nations, we might as well just pull out now. Because he don't realize if you want to pick this fight, the United States signed an article for the United Nations for all of us to protect each other. You go against one, you go against all. So with that being said, we may be far enough across the water so we can see it coming, but them people will bring this funk to the United States. So everybody, all these gun totings, weapons sharing, I call it like this, all the good old boys, the black ones, the white ones, all of them, all you red, white, and blue waving mother lovers, be prepared because it's going to get nasty. The president of Mexico said, hey, you don't want that smoke. The Prime Minister of Canada, you don't want that smoke. Denmark say you don't want that smoke trying to mess with Greenland. So how you want to take over Canada? If you want to be the biggest dog on the block, take over Mexico too. But no, you don't want those people from Mexico, those hard-working folks that'll be out in the sun, the cold, all day to make a few dollars. Those people ain't good enough to be welcomed in. Sound very hypocritical to me. But you want to shun other countries for doing what they do. You always got this big old beef with China and everything they got going on over there. You don't like dictatorship, but that's what you being, a big ass dictator. And this is the real definition why people don't like America outside of America, because these jacked up politics, we say one thing, but actually want to do the exact opposite. So
I thought that was all of politics. I thought you would find that in, French and European and Swedish politics. I thought being hypocritical was a politics way.
No, it's not. That's the crooked politician's way. Yeah, actually it is. Shaking hand over here. We're gonna say we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that and turn around and not do it because we didn't got your money already. I mean, come on. Let's be completely honest about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
The man really don't want that smoke. Let's be honest. He don't. The head of the FBI is stepping down, even though he already said it's dangerous time when this man finna come into office. So, and you already see what happened Women was protecting him. Yeah, we already know what that was about. So now all of a sudden it's only men protecting him now. We already seen what happened when he was on stage when the election was coming. They just happened to take the perfect picture with the American flag blowing in the wind. He got blood dripping down his ear, and the commercial coming on playing 50 Cent Many Men. Come on now, man. It was already set up from the get-go. They already said that he was going to win it because of that. That one right there was staged. The other one down in Florida when they was busting at him, I don't think that was staged. Because somebody got took out on that one.
No, I think somebody actually got took out. I would have to research again, but I'm pretty sure I think a firefighter died on the one when he first got shot at. I believe so. Like there was, I know everybody was saying, "Oh, nobody got shot," but somebody did. I believe it was a firefighter that got hit who took the stray bullet that grazed his ear. But let's say they were all staged, right? Which is foul. I don't agree with that, and we don't know. That's why I say hypothetically, allegedly, if these were staged, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are we going to do? That's the real thing.
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit back and keep watching my money grow and enjoy the show. And another thing, real quick, if it wasn't staged, I'll say if it wasn't staged, all the security guards, Secret Service and members and all them other people should be fired. Because the president, once you become president, you have lifetime security. No one should even been within a 100-mile radius with a shotgun to try to take the man out. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we watching the TV show Jackal. Nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was humanly impossible for no one to know that man was up there. And it's not like he had an iron scope. He had a regular glass scope which would reflect off the sunlight. So it was staged. I can honestly say that was staged. And it's sad that everybody want to try to defend. It wasn't staged. It was just, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Well, if it was staged, it was still real people that suffered real life consequences. So,
absolutely. Everybody suffered real life consequences. But guess what? If it's like this, if I got terminal illness and somebody say, I need you to take a couple fake shots, do this, that, and the other, we'll give your family this much money. Whatever. I'm already about to go out in a couple weeks anyway. So yeah, make sure the money deposited in the account. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Because as long as I know my family's straight. That's how a lot of people be doing things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So once we start pulling back the curtain, once we see Oz and we pull back the curtain and see the man behind the mirror, the man behind the curtain, we all gonna know the truth about what it is. You know what I'm saying? Even though Kamala ran a horrible campaign, the truth is she probably still could have won. But that one moment changed the whole dynamic of everything.
I don't think it was that one. I don't think it was that one moment.
Mm-hmm.
Humble opinion. I think that not even that I think. I don't think a lot of people, professional, like the politics, the professionals, took it serious enough. And we the people did take it more than serious, because you should. Because it was a red wave. That was a red wave. Like, on this, we could actually say the day of the elections, USA was a blood in, blood out. But what was interesting to me is that we were all pandered to. There's no doubt about it. But the Amish and the Hispanics too, They were a part of that red wave, especially when I heard the Amish said, "Hey," they jumped up here and said, "Yo, we not rocking with Kamala." That should let you know something. These people that barely use electricity looked at the campaigns and said, "Nah, we ain't about to use Kamala here. That ain't gonna work." You know, the pandering. I think the pandering hurt hurts more in the long run. Like when you look at like Kamala, she's in debt to people. She's in debt for everybody. You went and got Meg. You went and got Little John. You went and got him and her and this and that. And it's like, yo, are you serious? And it's crazy because the people they got are rich people too.
Uh-huh.
Like it's not like the Democratic Party was like, oh, they went and got everyday Joes to endorse, that what you call it. You went and got celebrities that are in similar tax brackets as these politicians. They do that, but they're not about to do that. Let's just keep that real. All them tax cuts ain't just going to big businesses. We know a lot of that is for those who are in a different tax bracket. So realistically, ask yourself, and maybe your answer might differ, but I have a good feeling about people. People, as you said, you voted for what was in your best interest. If I'm in the same boat with the president, financial wise, and you come out and say, "Hey, I'm gonna tax the rich. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that." Right? You ain't jumping on board with that. You might, you might be in a situation like, "Yeah, I stand with that." Now, yeah, we gonna tax the rich, but secretly you ain't taxing me these new taxes. I'm in the same tax bracket. Oh no, we're not doing that. So when you go get like a lot of rich people, like she was doing, it's like them dudes, some folks ain't about to. They might stand up there with you and say that, "Yo, down with this," woo, 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 but they not about to vote against their own interests. That's why getting celebrities to endorse you is, to me, one of the stupidest ideas.
Well, I'm gonna say this: a lot of people vote not just for self; they vote what's best for the interest of all. That's for the ones that really mean what they say and say what they mean. And a lot of people that may be these celebrities and stuff like that, you may think they got money, but they don't. All of them don't got no money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, completely honest about it. A lot of people walking around here. How many people you know that got all these big cars and everything like that, and sit them here living check to check? How many of them pissy broke, flat broke? I mean, look at T-Pain. Look how much money T-Pain made in all that time he was doing all this music when he was out there. And he said he had to borrow some money to buy himself some Burger King. He honestly said that. So he, you know what I'm saying? Just because you got fame don't mean you got money. And even if you do got money, if you don't know how to manage it, oh well. I got money today, I could be broke tomorrow. Especially if you just spinning. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, man. Anyway, let's move on from this. Let's move on from this bullshit. Because it's, you know what I'm saying? We got 4 more years of this bullshit to go. So, fuck these 4 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Fuck that bullshit. Look, check this out. So, this upcoming weekend, man. Let's go see some Tiggo Bitties. Get permission. Get permission.
I can see those at the crib.
I can't see them at the crib. I don't want to see them at the crib. Let's go to the bar and go see some Tiggo Bitties.
I might join you, but I might
Man,
not.
come on. Man, you like drinking waters when you want to get
This
drunk,
is
man.
why. This is why you gotta hang. No, this is why we about to. This is why you need more married friends to hang out. You know that old adage that says, if you hang around with 9 rich people, you'll be the 10th, and you hang around with 9 broke people, you'll be the 10th. Well, if you hang around with 9 married couples, you'll be the 10th. So let's go ahead and get you on your way.
I like I said before, and I really mean that. I don't believe in marriage, brother. I'm sorry. I could believe in being in a relationship and all that other good stuff like that, but I do not believe in marriage anymore in my life. I believe it's a trap. You know what I'm saying? That is something that's designed to keep a man broke. Just like these holidays, it's designed to keep a person broke.
I would beg to differ with you.
What do you
Not
get? You
because,
get Father's Day. Oh, can't get Father's Day. You're not a father. You get your birthday and Christmas.
okay.
What do the women get? They birthday, Christmas, Mother's Day if they're a mother, Sweetest Day, Valentine's Day, Just Because Day, Secretary's Day, Nurse's Day. Then if they served in the service, they get Veterans Day. So all that was designed from the advertising company just to keep a man broke because the men make more money, so we have to spend more. That's like, you know what? If you really like for example, you love your woman, right? She love you. Should it matter how much money you spend on that ring? Nope. If she love you, she would get a plastic ring out the Cracker Jack box. Y'all get married and be happily ever after. But she want that humongous diamond so she can show off to her friends. Oh, look what my man got me. I'd rather have that $10,000 I spent on that ring in an investment account making more money. So to be completely honest with you, I just spent about $15,000 in jewelry for 3 different people. Have I got any of that back? Nope. So I will never, and I mean never, make that mistake again. But if it work out for other folks, more power to you, my brother. But for
Yeah,
me,
but you weren't. And hey, and I respect that, but I will poke holes in your theory. You weren't married to any of those women, so that's your first hole. Second of all,
let's see.
as you stated, the right woman do not the right women the right woman or women out there for the guys who are also thinking like this. The right woman will rock with you whether you got on fucking the busted ones with the shoes talking, or you got on the retro feelers, or you got on red bottoms. They gonna rock with you because they rock with you. That's that. Let's real. A lot of they're picking people. You guys wanna for the people that's out there like, oh, marriage is this, marriage is that. You before
Man, wherever you at, your microphone is sucking. Your mic is suck, bro. It's messing up.
can you hear me?
Nah, I can't. Yeah. What'd you say?
Okay. Okay. I'll back up. Before you get married, it's not like you wake up one day and you're married. You pick. A lot of people, men and women, you guys, let's just call it straight up. You guys suck at reading people, at figuring out stuff, and just really just having a spirit of discernment. A lot of y'all suck at that. Oh, let's keep it real. It doesn't take long to know if a woman is for you or with you for what you can do.
Not true.
It don't take that. No,
Yes,
yes,
it does.
no. No,
Yes, it does.
no, it don't. I'm gonna tell you.
Yes,
I'm
it
gonna
does.
tell you why. I'm gonna tell you what. No, I'm gonna tell you why.
Explain.
It don't take that long. All
Tell me.
right,
Tell me.
real talk. Okay, so a lot of times, a lot of people don't know how to be plain. Don't know how to just be chill. A lot of people will be like, "Yo, right here, I'm about to bust out the Superman on you. I'm about to crush these coals and give you diamonds. Yo, I'm about to fly you around the world." Well, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of y'all do what a lot of narcissists do, which is love bombing, which is I'm just gonna sprinkle you with 1,000 gifts. And yo, hey, I sprinkled you with 1,000 gifts, but I ain't get nothing in return. Well, you love bombed them. You blinded yourself in the process of trying to blind them, and so y'all both blind. And then you like, oh, she ain't do that. No, I'm telling y'all, be plain, be regular. You want to know what you do? Go on a
Enlighten me.
brunch date. Go on a brunch date. Go on a breakfast date. No, I'm serious. You want to know when if a woman likes you, go to breakfast with her. Women like to sleep. If a woman is willing to give up her sleep and come meet you and kick it with you, yeah, she probably likes you. Two,
Hey, you know what?
breakfast. Go ahead.
You know what? Let me tell you something. If a woman likes you, I come to find this out. If a woman likes you, she ain't gonna make you wait to get the pussy. She gonna put out all them rules that she say. I gotta wait 90 days. I gotta wait 30 days, or whatever the case. All that bullshit flies out the window if she likes you,
Okay, that's cool
unless she's a
too.
whore. I
But
like
but
whores
my
too. But
but here's the deal though. What are you looking for? Are you looking for a wife or are you looking for a whore? Like, see, and that brings me to my another point. You A lot of people are trying to apply round pegs to fucking rhombus and star shaped holes. If you want a whore, then fine, do whore shit. But if you want a wife or a woman, you can't approach a wife and a woman like the way you would approach a whore. I'm sorry.
hey, look,
You
I
just
approach everybody with ramen noodles. You know what I'm saying? So if you down to eat some ramen noodles with me, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm not broke, but I tell every woman I deal with I'm broke. If
okay,
you can ride
cool.
with me when I'm pissy broke, cool. Then maybe I'll buy you a flower here and there. But it's gonna take me more than 2, 3 years to actually know who you are. Because once that mask come off, that's when you really see who a person is. You know what I'm saying? I put pressure on people. I want to see if you're gonna bust a pipe or you're gonna turn into a diamond. That's what I was always told. So 99.9% of these people out here that I personally ran into, they pipes bust.
Okay, and that's cool. So you
And
know
they
who
only get
not to
dealt with between 10 o'clock and 12 o'clock. That's it. So I'm not
right.
finna take you out to brunch. I'm not finna know your first name. None of that stuff. I just want to know, is it rubber or no rubber? That's the only thing that I really need to know. To be
And
completely
that's
honest,
cool. I mean,
about it.
right. So now my question becomes, what are you looking for? If you're looking for just that, then fine, keep doing that. But if you looking for something more, or anybody is looking for something more, for the people who are hearing this or will hear this, if you're looking for something more, you got to do something a little different. My late uncle Thomas had he had a shirt. It says, if you're losing at the game, change the rules. Okay, well, let's change the rules. If your rules are, hey, I'm going to love bomb them, hey, I'm going to eat the pussy on the first date, and that's done gotten you where it's a gotten you, which is dealing with people between certain times, between 12 and 10 and 1 o'clock, yo, fine. But if you want something different, then do something different. Hey, you know what? Want to go to breakfast? Nah, I'm good on that. Okay, cool. You want to go to breakfast? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Cool. Let's go to breakfast and build off that. Hey, if you're used to trying to smash her on the first date, maybe show a little self control and don't try to smash her. All right,
My,
yo, that's that's what's up. Like sometimes you literally have to move a little different. If I'm hunting, if I'm fishing, right? Yeah, I'm probably gonna use worms to catch fish, right?
Right.
But if I'm hunting a bear, right? I want to trap a bear. Do you think I'm gonna use worms to catch a bear? No, I'm probably gonna use fish or some other thing that I know it likes, and it's the same thing. You have to, for the women you want, for the person you want, for the style or type you want, you have to somewhat be like, all right, cool. This is what I want. Learn them, and if you can incorporate some of that, then you rock with them. If you can't, you don't. But it's simple for me. Like I don't trip over hypothetically. Like, I'm a big dude, right? So I'm not, for me. I wasn't worried about nothing. The girls that said they didn't like big dudes, I'm not worried about them. I went after the ones that liked big dudes because I was a big dude. So I hunted what I wanted. It's the same thing. Like, you can't turn around and be like, oh, I want to, be against marriage is fine, but I don't want a wife because of this. Yeah, but you ain't really tried to hunt for a wife either. You're trying to hunt for a hoe and a whore and try to turn her into a housewife, and that don't work like that. Just saying.
True. You know what? True. You are absolutely right about that. So true. But look, check this out. We're both big brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's like this. I'm an evil son of a bitch. I am. I'm a very evil son of a bitch. So the last chick that said she don't like big dudes, right? You know what I did? I did everything possible. I love bombing the shit out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I actually told her that I care about her. I told her I loved her. And guess what? Once she realized how great and wonderful person I am, after I got the pussy, I never called a bitch again. To this day, I think the bitch still think my name is Will. So I'm an evil son of a bitch when it comes down to it. If you come off to me being an asshole, guess what? I'm going to be the biggest asshole on God's green earth. You know what I'm saying? If I try my best to be nice to you and you disrespect me, guess what? All bets is off. I'm going to show you I'm going to show you the dark side of the fucking moon. Real talk. But if I'm just generally just being nice to you, we can be cool. You know what I'm saying? And these women that say they go out here and date with a purpose. Okay. Then you sit there and listen to them. Okay, you dating with a purpose. So that means I should really step my game up to try to date you, to try to make something work with you. But then you talking about, oh, I had fun. I like to do this. I like to do this. Can you take me shopping? No, bitch. No. That's the first time of fuck you. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you for less than 48 hours. And you talking about, can I take you shopping? Can you do this for me? The one that killed me the most is this. I'm a pillow princess. If you don't know what that means, you should look it up. So me being the man that I am, I looked it up. Oh, you want things done for you, but you're not willing to do for no one else. Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
you're gonna have those. Right. Okay, so cool. Let's run with that. So once you hear somebody says I'm a pillow princess, okay, next, that you don't have to deal with them no more. Next.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something funny. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying you don't have to deal with them. If they're not speaking your language, get on. Like you don't waste time. I'd be like, all right, cool. Next, I'm not about to waste time with you if that's not what you want.
Right.
Just saying.
You don't hear? I got a funny story for you, right?
Okay.
This chick I knew. She called me up when I got off work one day. And she said, can you take me up to Kroger, Myers, or whatever? I said, sure. What you finna do? I need to go pick some stuff up for the baby. I want to go shopping and everything like that. All right, cool. So we up at the store. I'm pushing the basket. She putting all this stuff in here. I'm like, oh, the baby will like this. Oh, that's nice. You want to put it in there? No, it ain't. He good. Maybe next time. Oh, no, you should put it in there. Okay, if you want to do that, cool. Load all this stuff up at the store, at the register, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's about $1,000 worth of stuff. grocery shopping and everything, right?
Mhm.
She walked through, load all the stuff up on the counter. And I'm pushing the basket through for me to step out the way so she can handle her business. She said, "You're not going to pay for that." Hell no.
Nope.
I'm not your man. That ain't my child. I don't give a shit. Hell, I'm not getting no trim up in this piece. What the fuck I look like? And plus, on top of it, your coochie ain't worth $1,000. Let's be honest about it. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a buck. A lot of these women out here, because I know a lot. I know a lot of women that sell poontang. I ain't mad at you. Do what you need to do. But you want to find that one nice guy that's just generally trying to be nice to you, and you want to try to play him. Remember, the nicest people has the other side to them can be just as evil as their niceness. And that's the thing that people they truly fail to realize that. There's two sides to every corner. So, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Like I say, man, when you're ready to do something serious, hey, you always know where to come to me because you gotta change your location and you gotta change how you do things. I'm just being honest. If you want to be against marriage, fine, do your thing. I'm not gonna tell you one way or another, but I do just know there are just things that are, different. Like I know, like I say, just my example, and but also I've heard other people say this. Hey, take them on a breakfast date. Take them Take them to places where you don't have to spend a lot of money. Hey, you want to go to grab ice cream? Hey, you want to go grab this or that? If they say or don't want to mess with you, it's okay. Next, it's fine. You'll find one that does. So that's why I just be like, all right, do your thing.
Hey, and another thing. How women was talking about they don't go to Cheesecake Factory, they don't do Applebee's and stuff like
Okay.
that. So it's since it's 25. If a chick ain't paying for haircuts, ain't buying the new Jordans, Nikes, or whatever your style is, if she ain't putting in on what you want, she got BCE, broke coochie energy. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. These broke hoes be swearing that they work at McDonald's and Burger King, whatever. They make $20 an hour. No, let me take that back. They make $26,000 a year, but they need a man to make $100,000 a year to afford their lifestyle that they want. You ain't even affording the lifestyle that you want. So how do you expect a man to afford your lifestyle when you can't even afford it?
Well,
you ain't even living check to check. You living from check to government check. You know what I'm saying? You scamming. You selling your food stamps. You sell your food stamps to buy your hair. You sell your coochie to pay your rent. And the job you got is enough to put some food in the house. Then the child support, half that goes to the kid. Then the half of that goes towards you trying to buy a vehicle. But if a man makes $60,000 a year and living on his own, taking care of everything he needs to take care of, plus his children from somebody else, you know what? You broke.
Okay, and that's what? Listen. Stay away from the delusional ones. Those are the delusional ones. That's the ones I'm talking about. You don't even have to. You hear them, but you don't even pay attention to them. Okay, because you know that they already talking out their necks. So it's a lot more reasonable individuals out here, women and men. There's way more competent individuals out here than what we are shown, what we see. So therefore, we think we're like one of the few. But I'm just honestly telling you, I've heard that stupidness before, and I would say the same thing. I'm like, so I'm broke because I can't finance your lifestyle. All right, next. Like once again, I'm not about to trip about that. Like, all right, cool. I'm looking for you want a partner anyway. You don't want a leech. All right, once you figure out a woman is a leech like that, mm-mm, mm-mm, bounce. That's all.
I don't even call them leeches no more. I call them parasites. Because that's all it is. They parasites. They want to suck the life out you and not sucking in the right way. You know what I'm saying?
But once again, and to go with what you said, maybe you might have to change locations. I can tell you, I know this for a fact. For me, I've always gotten on with women from other places better than I've gotten from women here in Michigan. I know that. So when you say, hey, you might move to Georgia, that's fine. That's, hey, do your thing. Sometimes a change of scenery will do well. Being honest, just while you down there, as current current and also our former and current president said, grab them by the coochie. Okay, so that's all you gotta do while you down there.
Hey,
but
I can't do that down in Georgia because sometimes you try to grab them by the coochie, it may be a slong down there. You know what I'm saying? I like maybe some strudel. So
well, I mean, but hey,
be careful.
Better, but that's why you grab them there. So it's like, oh shit, what the fuck? Because let's keep it real. Some of these are getting harder and harder to tell. It's like, oh shit. The mimicry is strong in this generation. Like, God.
Shout out to Dr. Miami. Shout out to Dr. Miami. He in the building. He up there making these boys look like girls for real.
See?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I ain't no good. I know it. I know I ain't no good.
Hey, you right. But no, that's why I say that, man. If you gotta change states to get your freak on, and in a good way, and you find what you're looking for, I'm gonna rock with you.
I ain't gotta change state to get my freak on.
You know what I mean? Like I know, but I'm saying like, hey, if you were to say I'm changing states to see what else is out there, you might find that it works for you. My wife is not from here. My father moved from Florida to here and met my mother. My wife is not from here. I'll tell you in a heartbeat. I feel like women from another state are a lot more nicer and friendlier than women here.
Hey, you know what? Your wife texted me yesterday. And I went in yesterday, and I got to go in again. The state your wife from, they suck. And I hope she listened to it. I'm just going to tell her again. Your state sucks. Your football team sucks. Your basketball team sucks. Your baseball team suck. Your hockey team suck. Even your minor league team suck. That's it. That's all. I just want to say that.
You got that out your system?
Yeah, I feel a little better.
Glad it worked out for you. So glad it worked out for you.
Yeah, dude, man. It makes me feel better. And tomorrow night. Is it tomorrow night? Yeah, it should be tomorrow night. Or Tuesday. I don't know. One or two. Let's go Notre Dame.
Let's go what?
Let's go Notre Dame. The Fighting Irish, baby. Fighting Irish.
Oh, for college?
You know it.
I mean, they get their turn, but we got Super Bowl to contend with.
We ain't got no Super Bowl to contend with. Might as well wrap that on up, player. We got that. That's ours.
I mean, but hey, I love the confidence. I'll never speak against them. I love the confidence. So let's make sure it actually happens. I would love that as a birthday present. Oh, I would love that. To see the Lions take the Super Bowl.
I don't know about you, bro, but in February, I'm going to be down in New Orleans. I'm going to be down in New Orleans. I may take my first drink that day. I'm going to be down in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Popping bottles with the champs.
Is that where the Super Bowl's been? Oh, yeah, it is being held in New Orleans. Did we ever figure out who's performing?
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, great.
I'm just what you not like us or something?
Kendrick Lamar. I'm be honest with you.
Let's go.
No.
Let's go. Let's go.
Kendrick Lamar is not because of this beef that happened with Drake and him utterly destroying it. Fine, but let's keep it real. Kendrick Lamar isn't. He's not party Super Bowl material. And what I mean by that is this, right? I'll be glad to explain. There are certain musicians, there are certain musics and people. If you told me, right, in our generation, if you said, "Hey Tom," I said, "Yeah," you say, "Hey, right here, I need you to put on artists that's gonna tear the club up. We want to tear the roof off this mother lover, right?" I'd be like, "Okay, cool, right?" So for me, out of what we were listening to when we were growing up and going to school, I'm probably gonna grab some Lil Jon. I'm probably gonna grab some Crime Mob. I'm probably gonna grab Lil Scrappy, cause you said, "Hey, I want to tear the club," or you say, "Hey, I want to have some good party music," so I probably grab some Nelly, some Murphy Lee. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. Like that. That's what I mean. Party material, Super Bowl material stuff. The Super Bowl is supposed to be entertaining. Did we all forget that Kendrick Lamar already performed at the Super Bowl with Eminem?
When
50, Dr.
When?
Eminem, what, 2-3 years ago?
No, he didn't.
What are you talking about?
Last year. No, he did not.
No. Yes, no.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
No, he did not.
Mike, I know for a fact you.
That was Dr. Dre. That was Snoop Dogg. That was Eminem and 50 Cent. That's who performed last Super Bowl.
And that no. Listen. Stop. Do your whole research, because you're gonna get hurt right here, and I don't want to do that. That Super Bowl that I'm talking about that you just rattled off, it was 5 people there. It was Eminem, Snoop. Eminem, Dr. Dre. It was 50 Cent. It was Mary J. Blige and Kendrick Lamar. He performed on the Super Bowl. I'm not saying it was last year, but in the last couple years, he performed. I remember because I was sitting with my aunt and uncle at their crib, and I'm like, yo, this was a cool thing. That was the Super Bowl where they had them all dancing in the khaki outfits and they was all crip walking across the thing. It was 5 people. It was them 5. It was Eminem, Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar came out there with some militant shit, and he fucked up the whole vibe. That's why everybody's been kind of somewhat hating on him, not wanting him to perform. We've seen it. I'm good on it. He's not that type of, like, he probably got some hits, but I'm not trying to say, yo, throw on that Kendrick Lamar to tear the club up. You're not. Anybody knows that. You're not. And I'm not knocking. No, I'm glad he's not.
Hey, you getting loud, man. You breaking the microphone up, man. I'm just
listen, that's right, because I'm talking about tearing the club up. I'm talking about tearing the Super Bowl up. And Kendrick Lamar ain't tearing shit up. I'm sorry, he's not. We've seen it. You want to know why? Go back and watch that performance. Go back and watch that whole performance from that Super Bowl.
About the Super Bowl in 2002 when Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and 50 Cent performed?
No.
Are you talking about that? No, or are you talking about the one after that when Rihanna performed? Or are you talking about the one after that when Usher performed last year? Are you talking about that one?
How did you? I'm talking. Mike, did you skip a Super Bowl?
I didn't miss a Super Bowl.
Okay, so it would have been the one. Was it the one that was played in L.A.? It was when who was it? It was the one that was played in L.A. It was the
Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem,
no,
Mary J. Blige, and 50 Cent.
It was Dr. Dre. We're not talking about 2002. No, we're talking.
That was the L.A. one. That was the LA one that you're talking about.
So the one that I'm talking about is look it up on your phone, Mike. Why?
That's how I got this information right now.
No,
that's how I got the information right now, bro. It's right here in front of my face.
So type in Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50 Cent, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar. That was a Super Bowl. That was like that was a Super Bowl that popped off. I don't know which year it was, but I would say in the last 3 to 4 years, that was a Super Bowl performance. That was a Super Bowl performance. I watched that performance. Mary J. Blige, I'm be honest with you. Mary J. Blige and Kendrick Lamar kind of Mary J. Blige almost threw the whole vibe off. We're not talking 2002. We're literally talking either 2022, 22, I don't think it's 22, but 2020, 2021, 2022, or 2023. That was and Kendrick Lamar recently performed in one of those, and that was the lineup. It was Kendrick, Mary, M, Dre, 50. That was the one because 50 was hanging upside down and they were talking about how big that nigga got. That was in the last couple years. And Kendrick Lamar was a part of that lineup. And let's keep it real. He dragged it. I don't know why everybody's like, yo, but Kendrick Lamar, only because of Drake, him shutting down Drake, which I'm not going to lie. Somebody should have been shut down Drake. But kudos to Kendrick for doing it, because I would have been shut Aubrey down. Aubrey shouldn't have got as big as he did. But for whatever reason, y'all like that nigga Aubrey. Either way, fine. But no, Kendrick, kudos. Now, hey, no, you my guy. Cool, swimming pools, do your thing. That's fine. But he's not Super Bowl material. We've already seen him in the Super Bowl. And this would probably be his, if what you said is true, then that's probably, this is the third time we've seen him. Nah, when I saw him with 50 and M and 50 M, Mary and Dre, I wasn't impressed. He threw the whole vibe off. Everybody is out there partying in the club. He came with some whole militant, this ain't that type of rap style. It was just no. It just was no. Kendrick, I don't think Lil Wayne should have been in the Super Bowl performance, but definitely not no Kendrick Lamar. I'm being real with you. We seen it. We seen how he threw the vibe off. He didn't. Let's put it like this. Maybe who he was with, he didn't fit with. I'll be nice to say that, because if you're throwing Eminem, you throwing 50, you throwing Dre, that's pretty hype energy. Mary J. Blige almost messed it up because she came out there singing some No More Lies, which was stupid, because she should have been singing it ain't no it's just those rainy days. She should have either did Rainy Days or Family Affair. She almost messed it up on her old crying shit. No. So let's keep it real. Kendrick is not party music. Kendrick, I'm not trying to throw on the music of Kendrick to get hype. Now, when I want to be conscious,
let me tell you something. First of all, it's just about a performance, dude. You have to realize that it's just not just for the people that look like us. It's about a performance for everybody in general. You know what I'm saying? When Paul McCartney played at the Super Bowl and he had that big ass microphone filter in front of him, that shit was boring. When Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake performed the year before, when we had the Nipplegate, come on, man. It is what it is at that point. You know what I'm saying? That was a performance show. When LMFAO and Madonna was performing, come on. I mean,
but
you pick the person that's hype at the moment. When Nelly performed at the Super Bowl, when Michael Jackson performed at the Super Bowl, it's about who's hot at the moment. It's not about who's hot, period.
Well, let's keep it real.
I'm surprised they even gave it to Kendrick Lamar, to be completely honest. They might as well gave it to Taylor Swift again, because she's been the hottest one that's been popping off in the last year anyway.
Okay, fine. But if you did that, that's fine. But I'm just saying, Kendrick Lamar, there's a reason why everybody has hated on Kendrick Lamar. I don't know why everybody acts like, for the ones who have said they don't want to see him, they're saying that because they've already seen it and it's boring. But you're right, they are going on like what's popular. But I'm like, yo, there's a lot of other acts that would be more entertaining, and it's not about so much looking like us. Because I'm gonna be honest, um, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like some of them other artists that didn't do it. Like if they said, hey, well, at the time if they was like, let's get Janet and Justin Timberlake. All right, cool. I listen to a lot of other artists. If they had said, hey, we gonna bring Linkin Park on there, I would rock it. So it's not so much like they gotta look like us. I'm talking about who could get it. Hype. White people, black people, music is you. Everybody has their own hype music. Okay, that's fine. Kendrick Lamar is not hype music. Okay, uh, he's just not. I wouldn't. I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't necessarily rock Madonna as hype music. Like it's not because they're black or white. I'm talking about getting hype. I'm talking about hey, what's that jam? Like for white people, if we was to put on Journey, Don't Stop Believing. Oh my God, that'll tear the roof off the thing. That's hype music. Yo, let's keep it real. Journey, don't stop believing. Like that's hype, and that's cool because that's actually a good song. But Kendrick ain't a part of the hype crew. Now, if you want to talk about part of a conscious crew or part of a um 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 being real and getting away from the crazy commercial stuff, yeah, let's talk Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? But no, Kendrick ain't what you call it. Sorry, he's just not.
It's okay to hate, man. It's you know what?
No,
It's
I'm
fine.
not. It's not about hating, sir. Let's. You know what?
It's fine. It's fine.
Pull up the clip of that Super Bowl. So you type it in. Type the names I told. Type these names. Eminem,
I got it.
50,
I got it.
Kendrick, Mary, and Dre. That was on the Super Bowl. Okay. And matter of fact, I think that had to be somewhere in LA because it was like because Dr. Dre was shit like yo Wayne shouldn't perform just because he's from New Orleans. Well, Dre got it, and Dre I think is from LA, but Dre also done put his work in. But if you type in the five and watch that whole Super Bowl performance, it was hype with what Eminem came out with. I forget what he came out with. Dre came out with what he came out with. I was like, all right. Then 50, dun 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 dun. I'm like, oh shoot, yeah. Then Mary J was like, oh okay. And then Kendrick he just went, mm-mm. Then Mary almost lost it again, and then they wrapped it up with one of the other three. But no, it's not about. I'm not hating on him. He's just not that hype type of dude to really watch and
everybody's entitled to their opinion, my brother. There's nothing wrong with that.
You're right, and you are absolutely right. But we're also entitled to facts. I have those facts because everybody that watched that Super Bowl with that performance,
it may not be hype to you.
Kendrick part?
It might not be hype to you, and that's your facts on how you believe. But a lot of people that was there and enjoyed the show, they felt it was good. That's just like old boy that performed, like Jack Harlow when he performed here in Detroit doing one and a half time show. A lot of people liked it. I felt it was some bullshit. Then the other country black guy with the dreads and shit, he performed. I thought that was some bullshit, but other people liked it. It's my personal preference. I did not like it.
Okay, and that's
other
cool.
People did cool. Do them. But I'm not finna blow a gasket about it.
I'm not either. I'm not either. I'm just simply saying, if you want to know why a lot of people were kind of up in arms about Kendrick performing, it's because I'm going to articulate what they can't say because to be politically correct. I'm not aiming to be politically correct. I'm aiming a lot of people. Not that I said a lot. I didn't say everybody, but a lot of people wasn't feeling Kendrick when Kendrick performed his last thing. It just wasn't. It was like, yeah, And it wasn't because he was standing next to four superstars. It was just he was off. Because to be honest with you, Mary J. Blige is, like I say, when she performed, it was just like, this is the Super Bowl. We hype. They playing a game. They trying to win it, and you out here, no more lies. Shut the hell up. Nobody nobody wants to fucking hear that bullshit. Nobody's crying about their man at the Super Bowl. We out here trying to hear in the club. We out here
Actually,
trying to do this.
actually,
What?
everybody don't look. When I go to the gym, I don't need no get hype music. I do listen to get some hype music. I'm gonna be honest about it. But every day in the gym, nah, I'm good. Even when I played ball, I didn't always listen to it. You know what I'm saying? I put on some smooth jazz. That got me hyped up for the game. I took a nap. That got me hyped up for the game. So if I need to put on some Mary J, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. Everybody got their own personal preference. You know what I'm
Right?
saying?
And
I throw on some Wiz Khalifa. I'm finna get hyped up. I'm finna pull roll up. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna play what's my Ace Hood new joint off his mixtape. That shit is fire. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the Neptunes, but still, I listen to that bullshit. That's bullshit. So, you know, it is what it is.
right, but and that's cool. But I will also say, because you said something, and to prove my very point, it's what you're in the mood for. You don't play the Super Bowl every day. So therefore, since you don't play the Super Bowl every day, when you do play the Super Bowl, you want special performances. I'm just gonna be honest. Kendrick Lamar ain't putting out no crazy. Well, now since now I'm gonna say this: if he does not like us and stuff, yo, I can see that kind of be a hype now because he put Drake down. But
Why the hell you think he
aside,
performing because of that?
yeah, that's fine. Not that, and that's what I'm saying. That'll probably be the best thing he does. But before, not like us, we wasn't trying to see him. We really
Hey,
wasn't.
you know what? You know,
But
I'll tell you like this. I'll tell you like this. If they can dig Michael Jackson up, Prince, and Luther, and put them on the stage during the Super Bowl, I guarantee everybody watch that shit on the planet.
of course,
Yep. Yep. And they get the Beatles back together. I guarantee everybody watch it. Put a little Elvis up in there too.
I mean,
I love to see them skeletons right on stage.
you talk about raising the dead. I guess so. It's just simply to say, as a guy who partied a lot in music, he partied not like that, but just partied and went out. I clubbed a lot, and one thing I always hated was the crowd to be getting hyped. They done played some bangers back to back. The crowd feeling it. You know, you done played some Lil Jon. You done played a little Nelly. You done played a lot of good songs. You done played maybe even some Outkast. You riding a wave, and then they go put on that bullshit Cotton Eye Joe or some Google Dolls and it's just like, you just broke the whole thing. I'm good. It makes everybody go walk off the floor, sit down, and go grab a drink because nobody want to hear that.
Cause the DJ got to take a break too, man.
The truth is about that. The truth is about that. Niggas really was about to tear the club up.
When Lil Jon come on, you got to let off a couple shots. But anyway, any motherfucker way.
I
Man.
mean, don't get me wrong, that's true, but I'm just saying too. It's 2008, and you putting on Get Low, you putting on Crime Mob, you putting on Lil Scrappy, and putting on all the hot shit. Yeah, we about to tear the club up and fuck everything up. Now,
Okay.
the truth behind it is that's why they put that music on. That's why they're gonna throw on the Cotton Eye Joe or something that that breaks the vibe because that's actually what's about to happen. I talked to a DJ one day and he said, yeah, they do that because they see that we really would tear the club up. We can't have that. So let's break the vibe and rebuild it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, hey, you about to let go, so you slow and change the rhythm, or you pull out and take a woosah and then put it back in and be like, yo, start over, let's roll with it. Like, yeah, because you was about to finish it, wasn't you? Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's how you know what I'm saying. When you pull out, you got to flip her over so you won't just what I'm saying, let it flow. So
Mhm.
I understand. I
Mhm.
understand.
I figured you would.
Oh God.
But now we are gonna shout out to the Lions because I'm proud of them. I am proud of them. Um, it's good to be on the winner circle. It's good to see that we have somebody that cares. So shout out to Dan Campbell. Shout out to the people that hired Dan Campbell. Okay? That means somebody cares. Because if Dan Campbell and somebody, whoever hired him, hadn't come in, I'm pretty sure Detroit was going to lose our Lions franchise. They definitely was about to get sold.
Look here. If it wasn't for Matt Millen, we wouldn't be in this position.
Who's Matt Miller?
Are you
Who's Matt
serious?
Miller?
Are you
I,
serious, my brother? Are you serious?
who's Matt Miller?
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Matt Miller, was the architect of the Detroit Lions. We went 0-16. That's
Wow.
Matt Millen.
I guess we gotta thank him too. I'm just saying, with Campbell, I was joking with Scott the other day, and I'm like, Dan Campbell looked like the type of coach that'd be like, he hurt, yo ref, put me in, I'm about to suit up. He looked like he's the type of coach that's about to play and coach at the same time.
You know he was on the Lions when it went 0-16, though, right?
Yes, I do. That's why I'm saying that. Yeah, that's why I say shout out to Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell said, and I love the drive. He's the dude that pretty much said, I'm gonna get me a ring one way or another. If I can't get playing, I'm gonna get it coaching. But I'm going to get me a ring. While he here, you can get us about 3 to 5 rings.
I hope so.
You know what? I would love the Lions to do what the 89 90s Pistons did back to back.
After they win the championship, they start getting rid of people.
You said
After they
what?
win the championship, they start getting rid of people.
That's what I said, 89 90. They won it back to back. Then maybe take a year off and then win the third year after that. I would love to see them do it.
Man, I don't want to take if they're gonna win the Super Bowl. I don't want them to take no years off. I want them to win every Super Bowl humanly possible for the next century. I don't give a shit. Fuck the rest of the league. You know what I'm saying? It's Detroit for life around here. I don't want no days off. No days off if that's the case. No games off, nothing. I want them to go completely perfect.
What you said, you want them to be for the next 16 years champions.
Next 100 years. Next 100 years of Rick and Morty. Next 100 years. Shit.
I feel you.
Hey man, real quick, side note before we finish this thing up. You know I went and saw Den of Thieves 2 today, right?
Okay.
It was 2 hours and 10 minutes. That movie was 40 minutes too long. It slowed down in certain parts, so I'm like, man, this is some bullshit now. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. It was, no, I ain't gonna say I liked it. It was okay. But the thing about it is, the last 20, 30 minutes of the movie was a setup for part 3. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and I'm not really, I really don't like to criticize. Well, I do like to criticize movies. I don't give a shit about that. But you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have dragged it out too long. It was too slow in certain parts. They could have just chopped it up and kept the pace going. It's an action movie, but y'all slowed it down. You slowed it down way too much.
The first Den of Thieves, I liked it, but my criticism was in the first one, there started being some major plot holes in there. I'm talking about plot holes you could drive a semi truck through. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, one of the biggest plot holes I remember in there that I didn't understand was in the first one where they snuck into the reserve and he had left food in there. He had left food in the vents. Then they had snuck in. He dropped down out the vents. They put the shirt on to be like the delivery guy. And then he delivered the food and then he came back down. I'm thinking to myself, how are you going to sign in? You have to sign in to the Federal Reserve. And he was like, oh, yeah, I signed in. He's like, well, how come I don't see your name on it? I don't know, man. And it was just like, what do you mean you don't know? That's the Federal Reserve. You always got to sign in, sign out. You just can't be like, oh, I'm walking out, sign out, sign out, sign out. Huh?
I can't say that because there's a lot of places I'm supposed to sign in and out of. I never signed in and out of. You know what I'm saying? If you sit there, you can talk with somebody, trust and believe me, you say one thing and wrap somebody's circle, they head around to a circle, trust and believe me, they're not even going to think about it. Because I know I didn't walk in places I shouldn't even been walked into. And I understand some stuff where I get away with certain things. They don't even think that, you know what? And a lot of people judge you by the profession that you have or however you dress, that you don't know no better. But when they judge you at that moment, do you start wrapping circles around their brain? They can't even realize, like, oh, he just out-thought me. And, you know, you can get away with a lot of stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? It's ways to get around a lot of things and everything like that, especially if you know.
Yeah, but the Federal Reserve ain't one of them.
Shit.
Let me tell you something.
I got in the White House.
The Federal Reserve ain't one of them.
Look, I got into the White House easily. And I ain't had no ID. I just signed in nothing. I wasn't on no tour. I just walked right in. It's a lot of places. It's been a lot of stupid shit I done done that I don't think I should have got away with this shit. But hey, it is what it is. I ain't got no.
I mean, if you on that level, then let's go to the Federal Reserve then.
You know what? You on your own, brother.
No, we're not doing that.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Look, I'm not pulling no heist. I'm not doing no. I'm not pulling no heist. None of that stuff. I may go in there. I may do some dumb shit. I probably shit on some paper. Probably shit in the sink. Fuck with some people. Had a janitor pissed off. But me going in there trying to do a heist, no, I'm straight on that, player. I'm straight. But yeah, I do some stupid shit because you have to really plan out some shit you're gonna do a heist. People ain't got enough time or effort or even a will to stick to one thing. I mean, hell, people say they willing to work out and they quit 2 weeks later. People say they want to quit smoking cigarettes, and guess what? They got 2 packs or 2 packs, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not doing no dirt with nobody because that'd be stupid. Even if I do get caught, if I get caught, I ain't got to worry about nobody snitching on me because I'm not gonna snitch on myself.
So when I said the Federal Reserve ain't one of the places you can do no bullshit at, you agree?
Nope. Because like I said, I've been in Tennessee too. And I'm going to leave it at that.
The Federal Reserve that monitors everything, they monitor the people that walk past that bitch. If they catch you 4 days in a row walking past that bitch, you in trouble.
Go over there on Van Dyke and 12 Mile. It's a building on the west side of the street. Soon as you come in the parking lot, they got cameras following you from your car till you walk in the building, till you walk inside the building, go past security, go on the elevator, go up to the floor that you need to go to, and to the bathroom. And they even got cameras inside the bathroom. They may not have cameras inside the stalls, but they have cameras inside the bathroom. So trust and believe me, it's places, and there's blind spots for everything.
Mm.
And I'm just going to leave it at that.
Do your thing. I just know the Federal Reserve ain't fucking around. And that's why I was looking at. I like the movie, I do, but there was definitely some holes in there, and I'm like,
Well, in with Den of Thieves 2, it was no plot holes. It was boring. It was too goddamn slow. It was too fucking long. Way too damn long. Way too many. 40 minutes too long. They should have made it a 90-minute movie, not 210. So it's 8:40. Let's wrap this thing on up, brother.
Well, yeah. I guess I'll give a shout out to my fam, my wife. Shout out to all the parents that got a break this week sending their kids back to school. I know they was happy about that. Shout out to all my birthdays this week. Shout out to Aquarius season coming up. Shout out to everybody that's making it and trying to make it. And shout out for the people that's willing to make the changes to their life in 2025.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. I gotta give a shout out to my president is orange. My Lambo is blue. I come with a case of rubbers because I'm going to fuck you. So that's it. That's all. I ain't got nothing else to say, and I'm out this bitch. I'm